Yes, yeah. Hey, you are tuned in to Offering Something. I am your host, Michael Bernier. And oh my, I feel really, really nice to be living on this day. Yeah, I love you for tuning in to the show. That's so sweet and nice of you. Really, honestly, genuinely appreciated. Thank you. Hey, so I'm digging right in here. Seated so close to me. He might be wearing cologne. He's a singer, songwriter from Salisbury, Mass. That's recording tasty tracks. You know the kind. They're built to last.
10,000 tons of steel.
Hey, he's a heartfelt narrator, recognized as an audience captivator.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. There we go.
Wordsmith.
From Americana to folk to outlaw country and southern rock.
Yes.
He weaves a musical tapestry. Hold on.
Oh.
That really hits the spot. This is fun. This is good.
All right.
We're just in the bio. It's going to be good.
Yo. And you know, he rolls with a powerhouse band when he hits that stage. So if you haven't yet, you better get out and see this boy play. Hey, it's a dude with friends aplenty. Say greetings to Gavin Marengi.
Hey, thank you guys. You know, that was the best intro I've ever heard in my entire career of my short 2-year career.
It better be. Or I'm out.
That was incredible. Well, it's an honor to be here on Offering Something.
What, R&B?
Grateful to be here. Me and my dad over there.
Wow. Gosh, by golly. That was wonderful. It's nice to have you here, Gavin.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
This is a good time.
Appreciate your presence in this building here.
Watch out you don't put a heel on his toe.
That's a
Easy
good call.
now.
That's a good call.
He got those cowboy
There's
boots
some
on.
fireworks going in this place.
Okay. Let's try to do this again. Oh, yeah. This guy by my side, he's an entrepreneur. That grinded out, hard-working type that's always getting more.
Kid is a wordsmith.
When it comes down to electronics, audio, and lights, he the best.
The guy.
That's why he's behind that thriving business everybody knows called TCS. Yeah.
I need to hire you for my marketing.
Sauls.
Look at him. His kindness and generosity, it's never in question. He's a community type. That's why he's a selectman.
Whoa! Throwing stones.
All right. And behind it all, and where he truly shines, he's a real musician. And when he's on stage, he blows minds time after time. Hey guys, say hello to Terry Marengi.
Thank you. Thanks for having me, my man.
Yeah.
That's That's great.
Was that all right?
That's fantastic. I mean, I've never been introed like
I just
that
had a flashback. Remember, we used to ride in the box TCS van to
yeah.
baseball practice with
No
the kids?
seatbelts, ironclad, and then they had the box.
So that's what happened to you.
The wheel well covers used to slice us up. Good.
That was it.
And I'm pretty sure I rode in that same van 25 years later. Hockey practice.
Yeah, a different version, but pretty close.
Yeah.
Seatbelts not included.
So this beautiful human here, shining in his green T-shirt today.
Thank you, Michael.
It's Fall Roots. Woo! Yeah, man.
What up?
I like the new sticker on your phone.
Groovy dig it to the heavy?
Yeah, man. There you go. Also in the building today. Working the switcher right now, dressed in black as usual. A good friend to us, it's Johnny Dupes.
Dupes.
Hey.
Johnny Dupes.
Hey.
Get confused with bourgeois.
Here we go. With a sweet new hat on is my guy, the photographer that everybody loves. They all know him. Everybody knows him. It's Burger Snaps.
Burger Snaps.
Woo! Everybody knows Burger Snaps. They have the nicest things to say about him. Because they should.
The man.
Great guy.
It's not a reputation, it's a reality. Also here in the room, Lindsay Stickers Sticks. I don't have a nickname yet, but I love you. She feels good today. Yeah. I feel good. Yeah. And back in his warm seat on the floor. Getting loose is Silly Goose. Look at
silly. Goose.
If you could see him, he's seated on the floor, very calm, cool, collected, sipping on some tea with a bag of Chex Mix.
What a combo.
In his own Ziploc.
That's a play right there, man.
And now
Chex Mix.
Johnny's eating the Chex Mix.
Chex Mix has to be
Yeah.
the most underrated snack out there.
I don't think so. I think that everybody's aware of it and they're all buying it. I'm pretty sure.
I think
Has
maybe
anyone
it's
in here
underrated to
never
me.
heard of Chex Mix?
I've
But is it
heard
Oh,
a
times.
common household item these days?
I don't think
Nah,
it
because
is.
it's not good for you.
No, it's great. It's
No,
I
it's
mean,
not great. It's
I'm
not
a
great.
Cheez-It guy.
multigrain.
Ooh,
Nope,
Jesus.
cheese it's
Cheez-It.
terrible for you. Not a cheese it. Let's get back into eating real food.
No cheese.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go weed in it.
No, it doesn't.
Not this
It's Shaggy,
Welcome to
Shaggy Doo over there.
Massachusetts.
It's a Scooby snack.
All right. So you heard the introduction here. I said all these incredible things about this lad to my left, Gavin Marengi. So, hey, what's going on, bro? First, what kind of music are you making? Because I kind of said you make everything, but in your words, what kind of music are you creating?
You know what? It's the genre that we play.
What's the
is not-
genre?
It's like
Is that French?
yeah, it might be French.
Genre.
The genre. It's kind of up in the air. We kind of whatever day we wake up and we're like, oh, today we're gonna be folk Americana, but then the next day we wake up we're Southern rock. So
Just
it's
call it cowboy improv.
There's some
Cowboy
sort of
improv.
a box that it operates within,
yeah,
though.
it's we're definitely in the country.
Red dirt.
Okay.
Red dirt country is kind
Red
of what
dirt,
they call
is
it.
that the word? He's like, let's drive home the red dirt. All right?
Red dirt.
It's in that.
Yeah,
ballpark.
but our genres definitely gets confusing.
I was guessing that it was in the country thing because what a belt buckle.
Ariat, not sponsored, although wish to be.
Oh, well, it is a shout out.
Let's go.
International. Yeah.
That's an area belt buckle and a vest.
And vest.
And he's not getting paid. Boy!
Crikey.
Not,
Looking to fund a tour or something?
Maybe I
no,
should
we'll
make a
make
phone
that
call tomorrow
happen.
morning.
Let's go. We love Ariat, and you look great in it. Oh, my
Thank
gosh.
you.
All right.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I mean, got this belt buckle in Nashville, which, by the way, if you haven't been, that is the spot to be.
Whoa! Why is Nashville the spot to be?
I'm telling you, if you
Tell
want to
me.
see, if you want to have a good time, see some good live music.
Yeah.
Dang, dang, dang.
I'm not 21, so I can't say it, but there's like 200 bars on one street. Imagine bar hopping 200 bars. You think you could do it?
Bro, me and your daddy over here did that. What are you talking
Been there,
about,
done that,
boy?
bought the t-shirt.
Yeah, dude. That place is Nashville's incredible. Best best music. You go 200 bars. Every single bar is some of the best music you've heard.
Now, a lot of people out there that are grown-ass men are like, but where has this youngin' been before? Have you been from
there.
Boston to Nashville? Or is there other places in the country that you've been that are recognized as music meccas?
Music meccas? I don't know if I've been to too many music meccas, but I've been to Florida a lot.
Nashville.
I've played in
I
Nashville.
seen Mickey up there at Disney.
Yeah, Mickey, he was
Fit a Jimmy
ripping it.
Buffett's kid.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but I've been
I'm going to Key West in like 8 hours from now.
Are you really?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Shotgun.
Hell yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, I
He
did
was
play in
15
Nashville.
at the time, too.
Whoa! All right.
Yeah, I was like 15.
Let's dig into that. You had a performance when you were in Nashville?
Yeah, I was just turning 16. That's what it was.
Okay.
It was my 16th birthday summer, and we just kind of
Did they send you alone?
they sent me alone.
You have to have chaperones.
I have to help him with the stories because he doesn't have to.
Well, no,
You tell him where you played, man. That's what.
dude, I played at the OG basement, and it's a 6 spot.
Put it this way: Tyler
some
Jones
live- we
finished
played
his
some live
residency at the basement, and then Gavin 2 weeks later was in the room. Like,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
talking about
Grateful.
legendary
Great.
place.
That's
Chris
the kid's got a
Stapleton,
relationship with Jack Daniels, right? Is that the Child Childress dude?
Tyler Childers.
Yeah, well, Tyler's singing, whatever, you know.
No, it's Tyler Childers. He's got. We're in a different category here. now.
Yeah, I know. Like they've been playing me this stuff, so I'm trying to get hip. But
Yeah.
you know,
No,
that's what I
the
was asking.
grindstone. And
Yeah,
all
keep
that fun
keep
stuff.
trying, you know?
No,
You're crushing
You're
it.
good.
You're
Hall.
crushing it.
I think
coming.
you know, Waylon Jennings and
I
Johnny
don't know
Cash
who these
definitely
people
expect
are.
me. But
Yeah. So he got that opportunity and did a hell of a job down
The
there.
OG basement?
Yeah.
OG basement. The locals call it the OGB.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
How do you feel you performed that day?
I felt great when I was performing, and I felt even better when it was done because I was a little bit nervous. I gotta be honest.
Oh.
I don't like get nervous too much. It's
Your
just
hands were shaking?
I was shaking up there. I was like
of
playing a
pressure.
C chord, shaking a little bit.
You're like, oh my, I gotta go to that. Oh, I'm gonna go from this C to this G
What was
right
the
now.
first
This
time
is
you ever had the
crazy.
Yeah.
industry professionals all gawking
Yeah,
in
there
on
was-
him, and it
there
was
was
like
some-
15. You were
Yeah, I was.
better shine, boy.
I was young.
So let's take this 16-year-old Gavin in Nashville crushing already and fast forward to now. And how old are you?
I'm 17 now.
Look at that. An entire year and a half has gone by.
Yeah,
And a
an
lot
entire
has
year.
been accomplished
Yeah,
within that time frame.
yeah. I mean, we've had a good time. I mean, we've done some touring, and it's a lot of fun. We play a lot of venues, and
Let's let Terry over here run off the names of some of these rooms so the people that know what the hell is going on can understand what Gavin is putting in for work and where he's at.
I mean, that's a lot of pressure, but
We did
Blue
iHeart.
Ocean,
Oh, you did.
Firehouse,
Blue Ocean Music Hall, Firehouse Center for the Arts.
Portsmouth Music Hall
Music
Lounge.
Hall Lounge. Jeez, he's played a bunch of stuff.
You sold it out.
We did.
All
3 weeks.
sellouts.
Yeah,
Pretty
we-
much. Everyone. Yeah,
We're
pretty much
grateful that
everything
people
sold
buy
out.
What else,
tickets.
you did the iHeart.
The
right?
cut,
Yeah, we
the
had-
cut
yeah.
in Gloucester,
Gloucester.
kid.
Oh,
Yeah.
Gloucester.
we
That's
were
a
we
great
were
venue.
we were super grateful. I was playing a venue in Burlington, just random acoustic venue I was playing in.
What Burlington are we in here? What
Massachusetts,
state?
Burlington, Massachusetts. So not
Thought it
too
was
far.
at Nectar's.
The less hip of Burlington.
Yeah, but we were playing on a random Thursday night, and must have had some iHeart people, or we did have some iHeart people in the room, and I was blessed to get the call to go into iHeart Radio a couple weeks ago. It was sweet. It was a good time. We did a little Duncan Music Lounge performance, and
Yeah, it was fun.
it was
A
a good
couple
time.
weeks ago you did this?
Couple weeks ago.
Give me more detail here.
Yeah.
You know, where is what's the location of the building?
I think it's
in
Medford.
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 You're
Yeah,
you're in
I tell you,
Medford, Mass.
Yeah, we walk in
Medford kid.
Medford. You know, I'm normally used to wood floors and concrete floors. We walk in, it's like marble floors, and I'm like, oh
getting in the
damn,
jungle.
we're in a different place
Concrete
now.
In the jungle.
Yeah, we were in iHeartRadio, and it was cool, man. It was cool.
101.7.
You walk into the building, you get there, you're greeted, you have your guitar in your hand.
We had all the gear.
Who's with you?
my band? My dad.
Yeah.
I had a couple camera
Oh, this
guys.
is your dad? Okay, all right.
Most importantly, what guitar did you carry with you?
I had a Gibson J45.
Oh, you hear that,
That's
Gibson?
the go-to.
Hey.
Slope shoulder, I bet. Just in case you want to know.
Yeah, it's the every show guitar. I play that.
That's a good guitar.
It's the workhorse.
So
New York City,
I'm
Nashville.
trying to get this iHeart story out of him here. So now we're in the building. We go
Yeah.
up into the Studio 6.
We're in the building and they're like, going up to floor 3 and they'll let you in at the door. You walk in. It's like this nice red floor now. It goes
Ooh, it's
from marble to red, and it's got like a nice heart on
Red
it.
carpet.
And I was like, all right, this is a cool spot. So we walk in, and they were like, here's the Duncan Music Lounge. And we set up and played. And then I got taken around by this guy to walk around iHeart.
The guy.
Oh, boy. Was
This
that
guy,
safe?
Brandon Clay. Amazing
Brandon.
guy from the Bull, by the way.
What a
if
guy,
he's listening.
Brandon.
Fantastic
He's
guy.
a good dude.
And I went and
What
saw
up?
like Kiss 108 and stuff. And I was like, that is pretty damn cool. Little rooms. And I was like, that's a good time.
Radio.
There it is, kid. And you performed some music while you were there?
We did. We played 3 songs, and we did some interviews in between songs, and
Yeah.
yeah, we were grateful to be there.
How do you feel about that performance?
I think that was one of our best performances. I think we had it. We brought the energy.
My harmonies were a little flat, but other than that, we did pretty good.
Oh,
What songs
I
did
had
you
to
bring?
do all the work, you know what I mean? I have to set up. I'm like, all of a sudden, I became a roadie somehow. I don't know what happened.
Good looking roadie.
God, now I gotta
I gotta
sing.
grow the ponytail out again.
God.
No, don't
right?
do that.
No, it's bad.
So was that moonshine days? Was that what-
Yeah, it's a bad look.
So it's a father-son duo in the Gavin Marengi band here. How many players total in the band?
5.
Good math, son.
5 players in the Hey, there's 5 players in the Gavin Marengi band. One, Gavin Marengi. Another, his father, Terry. What instrument do you play in this
Guitar.
operation? Guitar.
Electric guitar.
And does some
And
singing.
mandolin and some singing.
That
Yeah,
fiddle line.
Mandolin. Playing solos too?
Playing the 16th.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, one day Gavin's like, Dad, I want to play this tune, and it's we need it. I think I want a mandolin. So I'm like, Gavin, I've never even seen a mandolin. Never mind, play one.
I got one at the house.
So I learned how to play it. It's fun.
All hippies play
It's mandolin.
It's got little
I'm that
tiny,
guy.
little
It
tiny
is fun.
strings.
You know?
Learn how to play something
there when you're
real
chucking it,
quick.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what the bluegrass guys do, right? They kind of use it as a. It's more of like a percussion instrument
I do
sometimes.
use
Yeah,
it for
totally.
percussion. I kind of mute it
We do
up.
like David Grisman. Oh, I do anyway.
It's fun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's a sick mandolin player.
Terry Marengi plays guitar in this band, backing vocals, mandolin, playing some epic leads. Gavin over here is playing an acoustic guitar
I play acoustic. I play some
Switching.
electric. I
and
do
some
a lot of
electric.
singing.
And you're the lead singer in the band. It's called the Gavin Marengi Band.
For a
Yeah,
reason.
I'm the lead singer.
Is that causing any problems with his ego? Is it tough for him?
I mean, I tried to take it over.
You wanted
like,
it to be the Gavin and Terry
yeah, I was
Marengi
like,
op?
I try to sing louder than him just to see if
GT.
the audience will respond. They just don't seem to respond.
The sound guy responds. He's like, "Oh, turn that down." Never.
No.
So who are the other players that are in the band?
Yeah, so I'll start at drums.
Yeah, do
we
that.
got Kemp Dunn. He's
Kemp.
this year we got him.
You got him.
We got
Kemp.
him. We got
Reeled
Kemp
him in.
and
Got you, Kemp
from
done.
Beverly, Mass. He's a very, very, very good drummer.
Sean Kemp
Shout out
done.
Beverly.
What up, Bev?
Shout out Beverly. And then I
Not
got
Bev Niner.
an incredible Salisbury hometown boy, AJ Pappas on the bass
AJ.
guitar.
We love AJ.
AJ.
He's the guy.
Yeah,
AJ's a beast.
he's the man. And then we have one of my day ones is Tim Phillips. He plays.
Timmy.
I love Tim Phillips.
Tim Phillips.
What a guy.
Oh, he's the.
He's in that
I think
burger
a lot of
snaps
people in this room would
category.
work with Tim in one way or another.
Oh, yeah,
recording
absolutely.
or
Tim is playing lap steel in my band. He's
Oh,
playing banjo
dang.
in my band. He's playing guitar in my band. He sits there. He's not just a pretty face.
He's working.
Yeah, he's crushing it, producing the albums. I mean,
Shit,
He
he's
has
all
an
around.
incredible ear, and he's
did it really? He's recorded everybody's stuff.
he does a ton of mastering for Evolvement Music for like 75% of the stuff that comes out of here, it's all
Yeah, I mean,
Philip
he's-
sound, baby.
Philip Sound.
Thank you, Timmy.
It's my guy.
Love
Yeah,
him.
thank you, Timmy. And he's a new dad.
Tim is
Oh, congratulations, Timmy! Woo, from offering something.
Bacon babies.
Tim's actually the guy that got this whole thing started, if you really want to know the truth.
Yeah,
Whoa.
it's true. We sent him the demos. Like, I recorded the demos super young, and we kind of sent it off
Like
to
on
him.
an iPhone.
Yeah. We sent it off to
Man,
him.
yeah, on an iPhone.
Like Ninja, dude, on an iPhone.
There it is.
Yeah.
They do take good pictures, but
Yeah,
recording.
but we sent those demos off to him, and he's like, let's make a record, dude. So we got some guys from New York to come in, incredible guys, Mike Craig and Pete Iannato.
You know.
And
Crushed
these
it.
guys crushed the Southbound record, and that was the first one.
So if you can imagine, they're in the
17.
studio. We're on FaceTime. Gav's 16. He wrote all these demos. We just put them to a click,
Click, yeah.
sent them off, and Tim and all those guys are on FaceTime. We're in Salisbury communicating with them while they're in the studio.
Technology's great.
Basically pulling this kid's album together. It was pretty
Sick.
wild.
Yeah, it was wild. They did it all in one night. I remember that.
Wow.
The things that you have
Marketer.
done, are you aware that most people by the age of 17 aren't in position to have all of these things happen?
Yeah, I'm very grateful for it all.
Yeah.
I couldn't be more grateful for everything that happened and is happening, and I hope that.
But I got to side.
Continue to
One thing I
happen.
got to tell you, though, is that kid, and I wouldn't say this, but that kid works. He puts his time in, you know.
Yeah, but you said it.
I didn't say
It doesn't work
He's
like
in
that.
the
People
basement,
always
put
try-
his time in.
put these preambles out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know
I would
what's
never
funny?
say this, but
I
I
wouldn't
think
say
you're an
it if I
idiot.
didn't mean it. I'm not that guy. But he does. He puts his time in.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
I mean, it's funny because we've had a couple instances where I just call you out of nowhere, just in the Salisbury Days stuff, and he gets up there and holds his shit, and I'm just telling him what to. Hey, I'm not telling him what to do. I'm just stay in this quarter, whatever, and we had a fun time doing that. So
That was
his
a
improv's
blast.
coming along.
Yeah, I started on blues. Everything was blues right away.
Gary Clark Jr.
Yeah, Gary Clark Jr., Steve Ray Vaughan. It's all like.
Nothing to do with your father.
No- By the way, in a blues band in Austin,
Bluesy,
Texas in the
yeah.
90s. So,
God.
I mean,
Long time ago.
it was.
How far into your history can we dig here? So you
You can go all the way.
definitely. I mean, let's get into this. First of all, you two kind of grew up together. Fall Roots here and Terry
yeah.
are brothers. Far.
Literally brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our families have a lot of history of living next to each other too, as well.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we lived with each other off and on. Basically, back in those days, it'd be like, Pat's going to stay over for the next year. And then,
Yeah.
and then I'll stay over his house for the next year.
We'd go to I'd take the school bus from his house a lot, probably every week. I think. Yeah, we were.
Yeah, we lived together.
Yeah, we did. It was great, and I mean, your family, Terry's family is just great. They're like my family. obviously.
yeah.
And his dad was epic, and his dad would be really proud of what's going on right now.
hell yeah.
Because he was really the first one that started us playing music. I mean, he had his keyboards up there in the upstairs in the TCS room, part of the building.
Yeah. My father always had a music corner. He was not a great musician or anything, but he loved
He had
music.
gear. Yeah.
But he always had like a little corner where he could play
And he
some
let us
music,
run
you
up
know?
there, 10,
We
11
do it
years
all.
old, banging the shit out of everything.
Actually, one of my favorite stories ever. I have to tell this story.
Let's
man.
hear this.
So Pat and I, my father was busy. He worked like
Worked hard.
beyond worked hard. Like he was never home. It was my mother and me and Pat, pretty much, and my brother. My sister, I don't even know what she
And
was.
she'd cut our guitar strings. Shout out to Lita.
Later. So anyway, when my father, she did this. Just kidding, Lita. I'm kidding. But my father,
We love her very much
if
now.
you got to go out with my dad, like you knew he was gonna probably buy you something. So
Oh,
I was
shit.
like all excited. Right? So I'm
Yeah,
all
I'll go out
excited.
with you, Dad.
Oh, we were probably in like 7th grade. We had
man,
a
I think we were
band.
younger.
Right, so all right,
Maybe.
he knows where I'm going with this. This is a
Yeah.
legendary story. So I'm thinking, I got a piece of crap for a guitar. It's like a Sears and Roebuck. This thing doesn't even work. I barely can play the thing, right?
That might have been a Hondo.
Talking about that.
Sears and Roebuck. That's how you know you're old. It used to be Sears. Now it's.
You were back there getting a perm. Yeah, go ahead.
So we get to the store. We go to Daddy's Junkie Music Store. I'm with Pat. And I'm thinking to myself, this is gonna be amazing. I'm gonna come out here with a guitar. My father's gonna buy me a guitar. Pat goes over. He starts slapping this bass guitar. He's just like, this is sick. I love this thing. This is so great. My father's like, Pat, you need that guitar? And he's like, no, I'm okay, Mr. Marengi. He's like, Pat, do you need that guitar? No, I'm good. Pat, you need an amp? Pat gets a guitar and an amp out of it. I come home empty-handed, and I'm like,
he wanted that mini Marshall half stack 5150 so bad that Eddie Van Halen.
I was like, I shot too high that day. I should have gone for the Fernandez. And
yeah, you should have said humble like me.
Yeah, you stayed humble and you got the prize, man. But that was the thing. We needed a bass player. Pat was like,
yeah, we needed an amp too.
My father was like, he's like, let's get Pat a bass and an amp.
Yeah, and that's what it was, man.
I had.
How you started playing?
Yeah, I was a bass player, and Terry taught me a lot of the stuff back then. We were playing like Knocking on Heaven's Door was always one.
Fifth grade, sixth grade.
Yeah, Guns N' Roses is big, and what was Skid Row?
Yeah,
I remember you. We played.
What's that? 18 in life, you got it.
But Terry,
18 in life to go.
Your time is mine.
Oh, your time is time.
But also, Terry was good on the keyboards too. So Alita would have all the cheerleaders over the house, and they're a little bit older than us, and Terry would be in the living room
at that
rocking
time,
on the keyboards, and I'm like, oh shit, I gotta get better so I can get all this attention from the cheerleaders.
There you go.
Oh, man.
With him, it's always just been driven by the ladies.
It's a wonder why he started playing guitar.
Crikey, why not? You know what I mean? The benefits.
Wait, you mean he wants ladies?
The benefits.
Well, you know, you're either a hockey player and like cheerleaders, or you can be a rock and roll star and
Also like cheerleaders.
or groupies at that point. But
Oh man,
those are good years, though. Cheers to that.
Nice. I like that. And I think that your dad's got some good style doing this type of thing to you.
He was a good dude. He was a good dude.
What does that even mean? Why?
Empty-handed, man.
Oh man,
You play hockey?
I do. I play hockey. I'm the goalie for the high school team. Yeah, I'm the goalie. I'm the
he's the
nuts
backbone.
one. The crazy one. I
Yeah.
don't know if I'm
Is
the
that how
backbone.
that-
I don't know about
I don't
that.
know anything about hockey, and that's totally fine with me. But
Another good story.
is being
hockey story.
is being goalie recognized as like the crazy position?
I mean, picture it. You're getting rubber biscuits.
Rubber biscuits.
Rubber biscuits.
Yeah.
Just like rocketed at you. They're like 70 to 80 miles an hour.
Your father used to
And
take
you
those
just
in the back of the
You got
calf.
now. Are there volatile areas though? You got all this gear on. The pads.
Well, he's
are
got more protection
outrageous,
these days.
right? So like, where can you get hit where it's a problem?
Like the top of the shoulder is like that. You'll feel that for a couple weeks. And
Yeah.
You get hit in the top of the knee if you like open up your pads the wrong way. You get hit in the top of the knee, and
Makes you tough though, right?
you got like a second knee on this side. And
Nice.
Just,
That's
Well,
bonus.
but you've been at this for a lot of years. Being a goal. I remember shooting on you. And, what was he? 5 years old? Yeah. In the net, and I was fighting tennis balls.
How many games are in a season?
I think 24.
24 games.
And then if you make playoffs, you play 4 more.
Okay.
5.
Did you make the playoffs last year?
We did.
Okay.
Yep.
So there was 28 games for
Viking
you. Something like
pride.
this.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Talking about
How
bikes.
many times
Go
did people score on you in the 28 games?
Too many.
10.
Yeah. Yeah.
Give me the
Defense
truth
is
here.
fault.
I mean, it's my goals against average was probably like 2 point something.
A game?
Yeah, 2 goals a game probably.
Is that bad?
I mean, it could definitely be better. But
Okay.
it's
Is
not-
that
it's not
bad,
terrible.
Dad?
No, he was second in the Cal last year.
Second. That's good then.
MVP, whatever. I don't know.
MVP dropping it in. I don't know. MVP.
Yeah.
Cal, whatever. I don't even know what they do these days.
Yeah.
Cal All-Star.
I got one of those my last year. The MVP.
Nice. So you'll go on to play hockey also?
I was hoping that
I
for
don't
him.
know. It's gonna be a tough decision, I guess.
Crikey. What do you mean? Didn't we talk about this?
Yeah.
We did.
I just like
And
his
I chose
hockey
not
roots.
to
I love
listen
your
to
music
you.
roots too, so I'm with you. Whatever. Not that it matters to me, anyways. I guess. But I'm like, give me a second dad.
Let's not have that occur.
Next thing you know, he's gonna be playing Grateful Dead covers.
That's when we really know we're in trouble.
Hey, we know where it goes from there.
Hell in a bucket, baby.
Straight to Burlington.
Rowing.
Well, we used to shoot pucks at Terry at 6 a.m. He'd be looking the other way. We'd just stop firing slap shots at him, and he'd chase us.
There's a lot of similarities in our upbringings.
Look at this. Yeah, so sweet. Yeah. Terry,
Yeah.
what is TCS?
It's Terry's Circuit Shop. It started in my grandfather's basement. My dad
Terry's
was in
Circuit
that-
Shop is what it is?
Nobody knows that.
I never knew that. Dude. I love that.
So my father hung the sign out of his his father's basement, and he was working on CB radios and stuff like that. It was started as Terry's Circuit Shop.
In your grandfather's basement?
Yeah, and then it became TCS when we moved out into the big world out there in the after I was born, 1975, I think, 76.
You're wondering what year you were born?
No, I was saying what year you started.
Okay.
What year of the business. So we're coming up on 50 years, man. 50 years.
What?
50 years we've been in business.
Where's the business located?
Route 1 in Salisbury. So we do, integrated systems and all kinds of fancy stuff for fancy electronic integration.
So this is where Terry lacks. So he talks about how Gavin lacks in the promoting of the music, because he's humble, and you're humble in the same way. So it went literally from your grandfather, like with a little table in his basement, right? Yeah. Insulation visible in the ceiling down there doing his little moves, to like you're putting in the full sound system, audio, lights, everything for like House of Blues.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's real. Yeah. Yeah.
It is tough. Yeah. We do residential work for, some pretty affluent people. Some household names and a lot of fun stuff. We get it.
Not allowed to say.
Fenway Park. Yeah, I did Bill Belichick's house. I've done some pretty crazy stuff. I don't know how it happens. It just kind of happens,
It's because you're a nice guy.
Oh, we just have fun. We love what we do. I got a great crew. Honestly, we have the best crew.
From the basement to Belichick's.
Yeah.
What's next?
Yes. Belichick's house was a trip. That was a trip.
That's really cool.
Wow, I like that.
That's cool.
Yeah,
We're still cranking away every day.
Yeah, you should be. So, you're a selectman? What does that mean?
That means I'm one of 5 people who make impactful decisions on behalf of the citizens of Salisbury, Massachusetts.
Wow, I love the way you phrased that.
That was a
It's
professional.
almost-
I just put my political hat on and
Yeah, but
that's
I can make that switch.
it was
Gee,
also
let me tell
bold
you.
how he responded there, because he flat out said that I can do things that have an impact for Is it a city?
It's not a city. It's a
For
town.
the town of Salisbury, Massachusetts.
I love the town of Salisbury. Salisbury by the sea.
My guy has clout over here.
We have a lot of fun up there. These people work really hard. We have a great board. So
The truth is, though, as we sit here and make jest, that you actually care about Salisbury.
I love Salisbury.
You do. Like
I
you
love
you love
I love
Salisbury.
it like P Hall. Fall roots.
Fall roots. Sal's life.
Salisbury is-
Z-Las.
my heart will always be in Salisbury. I left it to Austin, Texas for a few years, but it's
Yeah.
always going to be in Salisbury. It's
Yeah.
my people there.
A lot happened in
I'm
Austin,
proud.
Texas.
A lot happened in Austin, Texas.
Mhm.
Learned a lot of things.
Are there things on the horizon in Salisbury that are, exciting?
Oh, Salisbury is in a huge
New
growth
parks. Like, what do we got?
Oh, we got brand new skate parks. We have
skate parks.
Skate parks. That's what yeah, you did. That's right. We have so much going on in Salisbury right now. It's the growth spurt is there's a lot. Let's just put it this way: there's a lot of potential growth in this town of Salisbury. It's,
You know what's awesome is that right when we got into the whole selectman thing,
The politics
and
hatch.
he's just all of a sudden he can't answer a question anymore. It's just like some story, like 9 adjectives in a row, and then
you
that's
have to
right,
be careful
Salisbury.
what you state. You
I
just
know.
don't know.
It's the weave.
That's fine.
It's
That's
the weave.
fine.
You got to do the weave. Yeah.
Yeah.
Weave.
No, it's a great. I love town. Salisbury's great. We do good. There's a lot of people that work hard on that board.
I know, and I can see. You know what? My dad is a volunteer for the carousel.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah,
Oh, that's pretty cool.
yeah.
I don't
He
know.
loves
How
it.
do I not recognize him? I'll have to go
I
in
don't
there.
know.
I'm going to ask him next time. You Michael's dad?
Yeah.
You Michael's dad?
He doesn't have dreadlocks, right?
No, he doesn't. He
How will
doesn't.
I recognize him?
His hair is parted to the side. He's always like, you'll know.
All right, I'll know.
You have it on your mind. You'll look at him and you'll go, yeah, that's him. That's him.
I love it.
Yeah.
That's great.
So Terry, what's your favorite show that you've played with the Gavin Marengi band?
Yeah. Good
Favorite
question, Johnny.
I'm gonna be. You know what? I'm gonna be honest. This might be against my Salisbury. I mean, I love the Blue Ocean gigs, but I'm gonna be honest with you.
Salisbury.
That Stone Church gig we just played.
That's different, though. That's different.
We had the feels that night. There was so much
Good.
energy in that crowd. They were just
Yeah.
on fire, and Gavin had them like
Yeah,
just.
couldn't get off stage, man.
They wouldn't let him out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was that's always fun. When
That
it's
was
like
That's
you're on your 4th encore and you're like, all right, this is cool.
We're running out of songs.
Yeah, I got one song left. That's legit this time. 'Cause I literally have no song after that. But
Wow.
And Gavin-
And that's like a real, like, I can see that the difference from these larger, like, clean, crisp music venues and
that's
halls
amazing.
versus the, like, Stone Churches. That's a real vibe. Like, the walls
yeah.
are dripping.
it's like gritty.
The sweat
It's good.
of decades of every caliber of musician in there playing their hearts out, and true music lovers being in the space there to take it all in.
Absolutely.
yeah, it's those people love music.
Yeah,
I was-
that's what it is. You go there.
Yeah, it's cool.
To
That was
watch
good.
music.
Yeah.
Okay, I cut you off, Johnny.
Gavin, if you had one song to promote to the viewers that haven't heard your music before, what song would you start them on?
I would encourage you to maybe try listening to them all. But but if I had one, yeah.
No, that's kind of a politician
Political
answer, I think.
He's learning.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm around it enough. I don't-
Oh man.
yeah.
Just be nice to everyone. You gotta
Yeah,
be real nice
exactly.
to the sound guy. Okay. So answer the
The one-
question
the-
directly here. The
All right, here we
question
go.
is if
My
you're-
direct
if
answer.
these people here that are listening to this show are gonna go listen to one song, and it's gonna determine if they listen to the next song and then them all, right? What's that first Gavin Marengi song they should listen to?
I think it's got to be "Come Back to Me" off my North Winds record.
Come Back to Me.
Come
And
back
that's
to
on
me.
Spotify and Apple,
Sure is.
iTunes, all that. There you go.
I stole Johnny's question.
No,
Eat it.
No, it's perfect. I was curious.
Good question. Good
Yeah.
question.
God, come back to me.
See, now I would have a different answer.
What
What would
your
your
answer
answer be?
I would say Southbound.
Wow.
That's a good tune.
I would say if you're gonna start, that's where I'd start.
You know the
Is
lyrics to
Southbound?
that. You know the lyrics to that song before it finishes.
Yeah.
Like as a which is like right now.
That
if you're
matters.
not
Life worth
writing
living.
music like that, I mean that just gives you a way more hope to anything, to anybody to grab if they can sing it within 3 minutes of it playing. It's huge.
Yeah. I mean, I might have to change my answer and say Southbound. I think that was yeah.
So what was your favorite venue then? Since you took your question,
yeah.
what was your favorite venue to play?
You know, I'm gonna be honest. I had a really good time at the friggin' Portsmouth Music Hall lounge.
Okay.
Don't be honest.
I'm gonna be completely honest.
Mike would expect you to say
Listen,
that.
they're the same person right here. He's like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, this is wild.
That's a cleaner, more of a like preppy.
That venue.
Are
Preppy like
they
venue.
still saying
right?
that?
Isn't that more of a preppy venue?
Dude, the Grease.
Sorry, it's a more.
That's
Hold
like
on,
for the
ready? Are we
socials?
ready? That's a more
Greases?
bougie venue
That's
than
a
the
bougie
Stone
venue.
than the Stone Church. Oh, what did I do, Mike? I did it
Did
once.
it to yourself,
I did
boy.
it once. All right, Ryan.
That's what. Oh man. And just like that. He still had 6 minutes.
He's scared.
I know.
Being on
Okay.
lately.
Yeah, but Portsmouth Music Hall was a good time.
Portsmouth Music Hall is a great room in the lounge there. It's also, people are listening. You cannot be on that stage and like try to hide.
Oh, there's no hiding. You're out there.
No.
It sounds really good though.
It sounds
That
very
room is-
clean.
Portsmouth spot?
Yeah,
Great
I haven't
dynamics.
Been to that one yet. It's
incredible.
When you're playing a solo in that room,
Oh yeah.
if you
all
flub,
you.
everybody knows. It's not hidden behind anything.
Nope.
You got a little
Especially
squeak in your voice, everybody
everyone
knows.
hears. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's
had a
true.
good
It's. I mean, that's where you want to be, though. You know what I mean?
I love it.
People are listening,
Yeah.
and you're like, "Damn, I can't mess up right now," or else every single person in here is gonna know that kid just flubbed.
Also, what happens in that room is in between songs, you're like with the people.
Oh
You're
yeah.
in the
So
grill.
you must be a raconteur or something. But you can't just not do
Yeah.
anything. If you stop the song and then like
It's
talk to your band, like in other places, everyone's like raging, still going on. There, it's like, what are they gonna say now?
it's completely silent in there in between songs. You gotta talk or do cool intros into each song.
So, are you telling stories about the songs before you perform?
I do tell a lot of stories about songs.
So you're like a good storyteller.
You know what? I like people to understand what the songs are about. I think that's
What is Southbound about?
Oh, Southbound is just a bunch of stories combined together about my dad, what my dad's told me, and it was the first song I wrote, so I just kind of took everything that in my head that I just like have heard over like my short 15 years of.
Let me elaborate on that a little bit.
Hold on. Why is it Southbound? Can you explain that much?
Well, we used to take, he played hockey as a young kid, so we'd travel all over the place.
Okay.
Don't do AAU sports, by
Oh
the way.
God,
It's
especially if
terrible.
it's hockey.
Oh, it's terrible. Drive you all over the place. So anyways, we would talk, and I would basically be like, yeah, playing in a band is tough. You'll end up on a street sign someday. It's not a good idea. There's a lot of drug use, and there's a lot of crazy people trying to scare them away from doing all this stuff. And then how I went south and did all this stuff. And then all of a sudden, 2 weeks later, he comes upstairs. He's like, Dad, I just wrote a song. Were you 14, I think?
Yeah, I was pretty
he was
young.
like 14 years old. He wrote a song, Southbound. So
Yeah.
That's incredible.
all these stories.
You cry? Did you cry?
No, I didn't cry, but
What do you mean, no, you didn't cry?
I think Shit Never Came Stone.
You're
was
a
the
very
first song.
emotional person.
I am
Terry.
emotional. I don't know if I cry, but I definitely
Hold
was
on.
like, "Whoa, this is cool." I think I'm gonna
Terrence?
Terrence.
Terrence,
My
this
mother
is
calls
really
me
cool.
What a nice name Terrence is. Sorry, carry
Terrence,
on.
it's an Irish Italian.
So he comes to you and he
Well,
performs a
he
song.
says I got a couple songs I wrote, Dad. And we had already been doing like the COVID thing. I don't know if anybody knows any of that, but
Yeah, hell yeah.
Well,
That's how I know.
we did the COVID thing because he was bored stiff, and I'm like, maybe we can like play some music or something.
It just so happens that we have this like can I say that?
Go for it.
State of the art studio in the like listen to me.
It's
A
not
lot of
state of the
people
art.
out there have
State of the
a
art.
business that is a production studio. They're out there advertising this thing and it's their whole thing. Meanwhile, in Terry's basement, I guarantee you that production studio is better than 85% of the legit studios that are out there that are acting as studios. And letting people know it's incredible down there. And the cameras, nobody. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I did this,
all right.
but
it's a pretty good spot. So we did that.
Whatever you're thinking, I'm saying when I say in the cameras, it's beyond, right?
It's not bad. So we have fun down there. So we did that thing. So basically, we had to teach him how to play some music. He started learning, and then I kind of let him do his thing. He was off doing his thing, and I didn't realize he was writing an album in the basement. Like, he would be down there every night until we had to yell at him, Gavin, you can't stay up all night every single night.
It's better now because they don't yell at me. They just let me stay up all night.
Yeah. Like, oh, maybe he's on to something.
But he came up with He came up with a few songs, Austin to Tennessee, Southbound, and then
Should Never Came Stoned.
And I'm like, okay, this is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
So are there times, because
That's awesome.
You obviously, you two know each other well.
Too well, probably.
Right? Okay. So there are times when Gavin's like, hey, check this out. And you're like, that's out. No. And you walk upstairs?
You say that, but
I'm asking, does that happen?
I'm going to tell you.
Where he's like, oh, yeah, you might have something there, you know.
No, I am brutally honest at points, but I have been proven wrong, and I'm okay accepting that. So I've said, like, man.
Wow, did you just?
Because he has a.
I mean,
I'll say this.
Not often.
I think he admitted it.
That's on film.
That's on film.
Cut.
Time out.
Cut.
We got it. We got
There
everything
have
we
been
need to
times
hear.
where I've been wrong. It's very seldom.
It's very seldom. I'll say this for you because you can't really say it. He has a way, right? And sometimes you got to like break him out of that way because he knows what's right, but he doesn't always know what's right.
Yeah.
I admit it.
And
When
you got to
I'm wrong,
push
I
him
admit it.
beyond that little comfort zone. Yeah.
So he comes up with some good stuff, and there's times where I'm like, maybe we should just do something a little bit like this, and he's like, no, that's stupid.
Normally, I kind of have a good idea when I listen when I write a song that on a night I'll be like, okay, this is the best song I've ever written in my head, and then I'll record it, demo it, I'll listen to it at school the next day, and I'll be like, what the hell was I thinking?
Yeah.
Like, this song is just like what is going on right now? This is one of the worst songs I've ever written.
Yeah.
So then I just kind of take a couple lyrics if they were, half decent.
You have to be able to say, this is terrible, what I just wrote, and just push it to the side. It's hard to actually throw it away, but
Yeah,
just like
you never
put
really-
put it over there.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I mean, if we could get 200 good songs, that would be.
If we get 2, that'd be good.
If we get 1.
Virgo, you do me a solid? Can you
What's
give
up?
some love to our sponsors? Do you
Yeah.
know them?
Well, all right, we got Enjoy Your Life.
EnjoyYourLifeBrand.com.
Squires.
Specialty elixirs.
Specialty
Look at that
elixirs.
lid.
And then we got Pomodori.
Newburyport,
You got the
Pomodori,
beef.
Newburyport.
You got the beef.
Peter.
We eat the beefs.
Yeah, dude.
Three ways, baby.
Gavin, I said. Gavin ate
Yo,
the
he hopped
three-way
it in like 3 seconds.
minutes, dude.
Yeah, I mean, that thing.
He just got off the ice.
Yeah, I mean,
He had to loosen the belt buckle a little bit.
yeah, it came unstrapped. And. No, but that three-way
let's
was
stop there.
incredible.
Let's not talk about belt buckles
Have you ever
unstrapping and three-ways together.
Have you had
They
a
might get
Pomodori 3-way
confused.
before?
That was my first Pomo three-way. You know what, I
Really?
gotta be honest, I don't get three-ways. I don't get them.
No,
I don't
him
get
Really?
and Peter are boys. Like he
Hey, Oh, yeah,
And
carry on.
Rumson's rum. And New Balance. I'm
Hey,
unaware of
Rumson's
what we are.
what?
New Balance makes boots.
Yeah.
Why
What?
did that happen?
I was unaware
booze?
of. I was
I was like,
unaware
what?
of the current sponsor.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
New Balance has continued. We love you.
We love you.
And Rumson's is here to stay, and somebody new. Like, by the time this comes out, Burn will be in the crew, too. So we can say that. Big love, Burn helmets.
Back in the
Yeah.
saddle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so where were we now?
What's an artist that you want to collaborate with?
Oh, I like that. I like that.
I say, you want to do
All
like
right,
a
I
dream
got-
collaboration?
How about, all right, we got 2. We got
Yeah.
realistic and outlandish.
Nice.
All right. Outlandish would be like Zach Top, I think. Like, I think
Really?
mixing 2 styles. He's very 90s country. I think that would be like outlandish, but friggin' awesome.
Yeah.
I don't like how he's looking to you to see how you react to these
We're
things.
just
What do
looking
you
at
got?
each other.
You got a stronghold over him? Terry's staring him down after he answers. Zach Top. He's like, psh.
It's funny because people they don't understand our relationship. We have such a funny relationship. We just listen to each other. Like honestly, like it's
If I didn't think that you two had like the most solid relationships, I wouldn't be making jokes like this. Right? If I thought this was a real thing,
I definitely don't. Have a
I think that's clear here.
Don't say Zach. What are you out of your mind?
You're gonna get whipped in the car on the ride home, boy.
Listen, boy,
Take that belt off.
Zach Top.
Get what's coming to you. Sorry,
Zach Top.
that's not right.
No, Zach Top is pretty awesome.
Yeah, I'd like to have his guitar playing on a record. That would be on a song. That would be pretty sick.
He's guitar player, no singing.
He's an
He's
incredible
singing.
singer.
Is he like a new guy?
Yeah, he's newer, but he's blowing up.
Okay.
He released that album and it took the world by storm. I mean, he's like nice. He's literally Alan Jackson. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's Travis Tritt.
He's a
Hey,
bluegrass type Alan Jackson. The guy can kill it.
He can.
Are you going for a mullet or what?
Yeah, he can play.
Am I going for a mullet?
Yeah,
Probably not.
Probably
But I
not.
have had one before. During hockey season, they do a haircut. When you make playoffs, you get your hair chopped by an upperclassman, and I have had mullets.
Right on.
Well, now I don't think we could talk about that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Yeah.
Berger was the first guy to photograph you.
Yeah.
Just so put that on.
That's
the record.
accurate.
Is that real? Is that true?
Yeah, I think so.
You're the first. You were the first website.
Yeah, the Blue-
your
yeah, the Blue
work
Ocean.
was our first website.
Dude.
Oh snap!
All
Burger Snap.
all the profile pictures, banners, everything.
It's still right up there at the top.
Hell to the burger snapping.
Burger snapping.
How'd you get him to do it?
My mom commented on like
Yeah.
Terry's thing. So
Yeah.
thanks, Ma.
Thanks, Mom.
So
Thanks, Burger's mom.
Gavin's so cool that when we put in the order,
That was a
For
big
the
show
food.
too.
what,
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
oh, that's fine. I do it to everybody all the time. When we put in the order for the food to Pomodori Newburyport, that like he got a phone call right after that was like, I'm making you a sandwich right now. Because when it arrived, didn't say Gavin Marengi, it said Salisbury Cowboy.
Wow.
I love it. Yeah,
Cool.
That's awesome.
that was pretty cool. That was a surprise. That
Hey,
was
you got
funny.
some stuff over there?
Well, yeah, there's a couple of that stack, that one goes to
Wow, it's like Christmas, man.
Gavin.
Ooh.
Yeah, yeah.
Hi, Lindsay.
Lindsay.
Thank you.
Okay.
You wanna
and then
sit,
there's
Lindsay?
another stack that's there. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. That's the one right there.
Shoes on though, because I thought that
Nice.
Oh no!
Thanks, brother.
Come on, shut it all now. Come on in. All right.
food.
Hold on. All right. Let's Gavin dig into his prizes here first.
Hey.
Those are perfect for your country
snap.
vibe, dude.
Dang.
New Balance
New
on
Balance.
point.
It's good for the pre-show
Very
run.
nice.
I tell you what, I run like before every show. I run like 2 miles. Looks like I got myself a fresh pair of running shoes.
New Balance.
Thank you, New Balance.
Thank you.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Sponsored.
All right. What else lies before you? Everybody loves New
Pomodori's
Balance.
hat.
Oh,
This
Look
is
at that
sweet.
pomo lid.
The drip.
That's a good lid right
You
there.
even got leather. That's like your jam, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's pretty sick, actually.
That is money. Some sweet
Some
stickers
stacks.
from Rumsons.
Romson's.
You-
Enjoy
yeah.
your life.
You can't get bottles of rum at your age.
I cannot get.
Yeah.
And then
Not on camera.
Allegedly.
What's this?
And then we got
All right. Yeah.
in green.
Oh,
That's a nice shirt. I hope I have one like that.
And then we got the
there it is.
enjoy your life
nice.
in black.
There it is. Oh, yeah. Big love
Good
to our
stuff.
sweet sponsors for their generous offerings. What do you got here in front of you,
You
man?
know it, man.
I know that. I knew you wanted to read here.
twinsies.
Love it.
Always wanted to be Irish.
Love it.
Nice.
Got that. Enjoy your life. I've been
Whatever that
supporting this
means.
brand since it started. By
You
the way.
have.
Love that.
I think
You
I might
have.
been customer 003.
You might have really been like
Seriously.
when the website launched,
I
like,
was on
right
it
in
that
the
day.
beginning.
I'm enjoying my life by drinking.
Oh no.
It's burger time. Shot sauce. Get low. Keep going.
Oh,
That is impressive.
I feel that from
That's
here.
impressive.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyone
And what
got-
else? There was some other little
That
cards
was
that
like-
were.
we got
Oh, hold on. There's a hat as well.
Rumson's looks like the raw dog on there. What is
That's
that?
a bulldog.
Bulldog.
Skull and crossbones because
Wow.
What do we got?
you
Look
know
at
you
this.
you
What
got
do
down with the Grand Reserve.
Oh, whew.
Yep.
That was,
And you'll be going home with a bottle of that for sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
snap.
really nice. Really
And
nice.
what's this
What
here?
is this? $50. Are you kidding?
$50 to Pomodori Newberryport.
Oh.
You guys.
This is
Big
Friday
love.
Friday night. We're going.
There you go.
Absolutely.
Hell
That's
yeah,
it.
Palmos.
Love it. Stickers.
Yeah.
The
Man, you
best.
guys are.
You know,
beef in one of those like slow training.
you deserve these things, and also we love our sponsors. Y'all are wonderful, and they're there because of everybody out there watching the show. We love you the most. Yes. Lindsay, is there a bag of tricks today?
There
No, you don't
is-
need a bag of tricks to be involved in this operation.
What do you mean? There's no bag of tricks today, but I was tricked into not wearing shoes because
Why?
I thought we were showcasing the boots.
Oh,
Remember, we weren't supposed to.
We
Come on, look
didn't
at
even
these.
talk about the boots.
We need to talk about the boots. So, do you wear those to school?
No.
Why
no.
not?
I wear normal shoes to school.
wouldn't.
Hey dudes, a lot.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah, I tell you, the boots they're very comfortable, but
I-
after an 8-hour day, I
That's
I
fair.
would assume
That's
they'd
fair.
probably get pretty sweaty.
yeah, that's true. I actually just got my first pair of cowboy boots for Christmas. So,
There you go.
yes, they are the brand that you are wearing.
Ariat.
Yes.
Wow.
I don't know how to pronounce
Ariat
it. Yeah.
is
After, hold on, I learned.
Say it
I
again,
learned
Gavin.
it's after Secretariat.
Yes.
That's right.
Secretariat.
Which is, you told me
area.
that earlier. So.
I did. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and you
Secretariat.
said, "Is that Italian?" And
I
he
did.
was like, "Wow,
And then he's like,
That
no,
is Mexican."
Yep.
that's how that went."
Well, the colors on the back of it was like,
You're
you
right, you
know.
could-
Very,
Yeah.
it's very
You know,
close.
Tie it all
Oh.
together. There's only so
I think
many
they're
colors and
reversed.
They are.
whole lot of
Yeah.
flags. Nice
I don't-
pink ring.
Oh, thank you. It's a frog. My boyfriend gave it to me.
Oh, what a nice guy.
Very nice.
Yeah. Yep.
Was he a frog?
I don't know. I hope so. I love frogs.
Oh,
Frogs are
wow.
the best. What?
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 Claw roots comment, but it won't happen.
The
Okay,
long way.
look at that.
Oh, word of the day.
Word of the day.
Oh, the long way. Is that what's happening?
Yeah. I was gonna say he hasn't said it yet
What
today,
was that
so
Pee
someone
Wee
had
Herman
to.
show there? Pee Wee's Playhouse.
Oh, yeah.
Word of the day.
The word of the day. Is that what this
Cherry.
is?
Back from Pee Wee.
It's
There
phrase
we
of the
go.
day,
What happened when the
apparently.
word of the
But
day
it's
was said
every-
on that show, Lindsay? Do you know?
Everybody screamed.
Yeah, everyone screamed for it. Like
Oh,
the
okay.
chair and everything. Remember the chair?
Cherry.
Yeah, chair. Is that really? That's
I
right.
think so.
Oh my god.
I didn't watch that.
Watching Pee Wee's Playhouse all my life.
Oh my god.
He had a flat screen in 1985, but
And there it is.
And there's the truth.
Well, anyway.
So let's drive home a couple of things here. One, how do we get hip with the Gavin Marengi band? Let's get the Instagram thing first because people
Yeah.
love it. They love it.
Absolutely. It's
Yeah.
just Gavin Marengi. Marengi for anybody who might have trouble spelling that last name. It gets tough. But it's that on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, even though TikTok
R.I.P.
might be taken down.
R.I.P. TikTok.
Yeah, for real. Gavin Marengi on YouTube. And then my website is gavinmarengi.com.
Yes, I
Nice.
love a guy
Love
straight
the
across the board.
trademarks.
Same thing.
Love that.
Nice job,
Great.
Daddy-O knows what's up.
That's great. Yeah.
Is there a new album in the works here that we should be paying attention for?
We are always working on
Yeah.
new music.
Yeah.
We have some good songs that I'm
Yeah.
excited to put out there for everyone.
And
to
at
hear.
some point soon, we'll be announcing a tour.
That is true.
25 dates are coming out. We're just
Yeah.
compiling them all. There's some bunch of holds and some crazy stuff going on right now.
You gonna go to college?
Yeah, burning question, probably not.
What? I thought you were going to.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh no.
Here we go.
Hell yeah! I love this. I love this. This is great. I love this.
A complete silence for like 2 seconds.
Great.
No, he
I knew he was.
He knew. I could tell when he's acting. Yeah.
Aw,
So
man.
you're not going to college.
This is reality TV.
No way. I act like this all the time.
It's the truth.
All right. Is there anything that we missed, Lindsay?
I don't think so.
You don't think so, do
No,
you?
I think, hold on, wait, yes. Okay, my one question is, when you put out a song, do you like peer review it with your friends? Or like, do you get self-conscious? Because like, I would 100% be like super critical of like my friends hearing my music.
Yeah, that's a great question.
That's why she's
a
here.
Great question.
Yeah.
Yeah. I let my trusted. I have a circle of people that I'll send the songs
Oh,
out
nice.
to,
Okay.
and that I respect their opinions, and
Yeah.
if they tell me it's bad, then it'll go on the back burner
Nice.
until I'm ready.
It's good to have like people that will be honest with you.
Yeah, it is. I much rather would want people that are honest with me than people that lie to me.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering if I'm actually in that circle.
Before this comes to a
No,
close,
maybe not.
the last thing I'd like to know is you're 17, you're in high school, you got this cool thing going on, people know who you are.
Mm-hmm.
Are your friends busting your balls a little bit, cowboy? The kids on the hockey team.
I mean,
they're going, you gonna write a song about that hit? Like that kind of thing?
yeah.
Is that happening?
I think there's some friendly
let the
banter.
goals get in on the south side. Like that kind of thing?
Left the 5-hole open.
That happens a lot. That happens a lot. No,
But is that in jest and kind like?
yeah, it's.
Are they
it's-
doing that?
We have friendly fire. It's they'll say some funny stuff to me, and it's all right.
It's all right.
It's all right.
It's all right.
It used to be.
I hope it's all right, really, Gavin.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I go home and cry every night, but no. It used to be the cowboy thing. People would be like, "Yeah, you're from Salisbury, cowboy," and then
Hey,
I'm like, "Wait, if I
rough out
can
there.
ride a horse, am I still not a cowboy?" And then I released an album cover with like me on a horse back for a traveling day, and they're like, "Oh shit." You might ride a horse.
There's no cosplaying or LARPing involved in this scenario.
Hey, Gavin Marengi's a real cowboy. Get hip with him everywhere. Everything is Gavin Marengi. This is Terry Marengi. We love him like family. That's what's going on here today. It's just like a family hangout. I want everybody to get on this side of the room as we close this one out. Big love for being good people. Yo, it's offering some get low. Everybody, love you, Gavin. Love you, Terry. Love the crew.
Thank you for having
and
me.
we are gone. I need more noise. Yeah. Good time.
All right.
See you later.